Okay, here we go. Going to have another attempt at trying to finish this game in a reasonable amount of time. This start is usually the part that matters a lot. Well, it doesn't really in the long term, but I don't know, it's kind of just fun to at least start off your run at least relatively strongly. For example, right now, I am having a very bad run. But it doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't stay that way. I mean, I'm not going for a world record exactly. Well, of course, that would be fun to get, but the amount of dedication you would need for that is not really my cup of tea. I like this game, but I don't like it that much. Well, so far at least the run has been relatively alright. Like, it's not the best, but it's not horrible either. And this is the part we call the Devil's Chimney, or at least the Get Over It community calls the Devil's Chimney, because it's pretty hard to get up. I particularly hate this rock, not really the chimney itself, although the chimney itself is rather annoying. The part which usually screws up a lot, for me at least, is that rock. It's extremely slippery and your hammer just really wants to just get off of, just slip off of that, which is highly annoying. But now we're onto a pretty safe spot. Usually I don't fall down back to the very bottom from this place. And this was a pretty good construction yard run, if I do say so myself. And the railing could be better, but it's something. Okay, I'm gonna attempt a skip here, which is a bit tricky to do. I have had some practice, but still it's not foolproof. In fact, I don't know, that wasn't. Okay, that was almost it. Just went up a little bit too fast here, there, and okay. Not almost there. I'm gonna try to do it anyway. It's fun to at least accomplish that. There we go. Oh. It would be good if this stayed being a skip and not just immediately fall back down. Okay. The furniture so far is going rather poorly. There we go. Though that run was quite alright. Never mind. This game really likes doing that. To just have you think you did a thing right and then it just does this. And if you're asking why am I constantly holding my hammer out like that, which constantly pushes me back, is whenever I try to overextend it the other way, I manage to hook myself. And then okay, that was pathetic. That's the first time I've ever made that mistake. And then you just pull yourself back down. And when that happens, you can usually just launch yourself back. Alright, that part is called Orange Hell, which was pretty well demonstrated why. Both because the sky is orange and there is an orange sitting nearby, and it's hell because the smallest mistakes send you all the way back down. This used to be a difficult part for me, the modern stairs. I always seem to slip down, but I learned that you should just bounce up against the blue wall there, and then you should be relatively safe usually. With a emphasis on usually. This is Get Over It after all. What this game really likes to do is bring out the smallest things that can get you down, and like this, Just a small hook that keeps you stuck. Normally that's not really a problem because, you know, you can just recover, but when you're trying to speed something a little bit, getting stuck like that can be a death sentence. Yep, okay. I'm going to be careful here because this is a pretty... This isn't really a tricky part per se, but when you succeed this, you're out of orange hell. And as long as you take this part calmly, there is no real way to screw it up. Now I must warn, there is a jump scare here. As soon as I hit that clock tower. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice didn't play. Good. Normally you have like a very loud scream that accompanies it. I guess it's because I have the voiceover turned off that it doesn't do the scream. Did I never have this much problem with this part? Okay, oh. Okay, orange hell is now as good as gone, which is good because I really hate that part. That can really be a run killer. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, but this place is like really annoying. Especially this, I always seem to screw up here. That top hat is, by the way, a movable object, so as soon as you touch it, you risk just getting thrown down. Now I know there is a way to get on there differently, which is the way that speedrunners usually hop on there. The only problem is I've tried it, but I just can't manage to get that technique down. That was close. Bye Shigu. Sometimes you just think you got it right, but then you just kind of slip off, which is just this place in a nutshell. That was just a horrible jump. That was my fault. Like for me, what I always try to do is I try to position myself in such a way that I am relatively close to the cliff itself, and then I just start swinging to propel myself upwards. Which kinda happened there. I think I pulled off a negative pull, which is that thing speedrunners use accidentally. This is also so far a very good anvil run, which usually takes a lot longer from me. Okay, now I'm going to do something risky here. I think I can afford it now that I was a bit faster on the anvil part. Which is to just swing myself to these places, but after this I'm just going to pogo my way to safety. Mostly because if I do this wrong, I have to do the entire slippery part. Oh. That was a really bad pogo. Holy moly. Up. Oh. That was a really bad climb. He can't have everything, but we managed to get here. If you wonder what the snake is doing there, it brings you all the way back to the start. So if I write that, then I can just kiss 20 minutes goodbye. Because I've never done sub 10 myself. Wait, maybe it's actually a bit safer if I were to just do this and then do it like... No! Damn it. Oh, no. That was a bad pogo. The bucket here is also a big time waster, if you couldn't tell. It's really just like swinging around like that. No. Well, I was kind of hoping there that I could get a sub 10 run. But that kind of ruined it. So, we're not getting a sub 10 run, unfortunately. Though perhaps we can still turn this into a sub 15 run, which would also be very nice, since that would put me a category higher than I am right now. Fortunate that I hit the bucket on the way up. There we go. Okay, I did not expect that to go that well, but I take it. Alright. Trick here is that there is hidden notches in the ice. I usually just swing at it. As soon as I get to that notch over there, it should become a lot easier to do. Though the ice wall is a big time waster as well, or at least it can be. As you can see. So far this isn't an awful ice wall run. Normally I do a lot worse at the very start. Hi. Okay. Doing well. Oh. I swear that piece of stair is just trying to get me to get to 21 minutes. If anything is going to get me to 21 minutes, it's going to be that piece of staircase or this radio tower, which is also very notorious for... Well, not notorious really, but for me it's really just the biggest time waster of all, funnily enough. That and the anvil. Orange Hell, I usually am able to kind of at least get quick to and clear relatively easily once I'm there. Orange Hell is usually just annoying for when you fail hard. Anvil and the top hat part don't really... Wow. I'm having a lot of trouble here with my hammer for some reason. This is yeah, that's always an annoyance. Okay, I'm just going to take it really carefully here because I kind of do want that sub 15 run. Oh. No. As you can see, the radio tower can be... Oh no. I'm starting to lose hope for a sub 15. And there we go. Of course. Oh, no, 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 no. That way. Alright, damn that asteroid. Come on, pull me in, pull me in, pull me in. There is still hope for a sub 15. Let's see. Did we get sub 15? No, we missed it by 5 seconds. Oh shit. Ah, dang it. Well, unfortunately, sub 15, 5 seconds short. I knew it was because of that radio tower. It always just takes so much time. We were close, but at least I did manage to get a better score than I had last time with the 15 minutes and 5 seconds. We at least made it. We at least made it.